Applying paint to your paper is the wet on dry method. Once your paper is dry and you put another layer of color on it, you will see that the watercolor is transparent. In this painting practice, we will be focusing on glazing. To create your background, the most important thing is to ensure that you sweep your brush back and forth in a quick manner so that you get an even color. Next, wait for each layer to dry before you add the next layer. Take your time and go slowly. I often use a hairdryer to help me to dry the paint if I'm in a hurry. As you're going through this practice, remember that practice provides progress. Painting with layers is a very therapeutic way of discovering how layers work. In this method, we are going to wait for each layer to dry before we add on the next one. Take your time with each layer and remember that you do not have to focus on creating straight lines. The most important thing about this practice is for you to enjoy the transparency of watercolor. Sometimes as you are experimenting with watercolor, you may feel discouraged. Take this time to remember that with every practice, you don't need to get 100% better, you just need to find your 1% every practice. One of the reasons why I love watercolor so much is because of its transparency. The transparency in watercolor allows you to build on layers when it's dried. For you to achieve a transparent light shade, you will need to add more water to your paint. Adding water to your paint again brings us back to the same practice of adjusting the color values in our paint. You will always have to wait for our paints to dry before you add on a new color to layer over the previous color. In this practice, I have used red and blue color. The red and the blue, when layered on top of each other, results in a purple shade. This is a great way to provide interest in your painting. As with every practice, my wish for you is to have fun with the process. Explore, keep practicing, and you'll get better.